Rev the engines!
Director!
Oh? Don't get too excited.
Exactly! We said we're not... Although...
Forgive me.
Funeral...
Oh, you know Zhang Li? I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wang. A satisfying trade to be in, though. And Wang...
Yeah, if we are looking for Wangshan Funeral Parlor's help...
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Sooner or...
Well, that's dark.
Wangshan Funeral Parlor welcomes advance, but be sure to book the right date. Speaking of date...
Whoa, that's...
You'll have to. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity. It went very smoothly.
Wangshan Funeral Parlor. You two, on the other hand...
Maybe you're...
Adventure? Then you are one of our
Would?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4...
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look... Oh, take a look. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their... Oh, touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Let me think what I could offer you as a reward.
Ah, we're looking for someone. We've asked about...
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with... Though, you see? Helping me will be worth your while.
When did we become your assistants? Wangshan Funeral Parlor. She's a weird one.
You again. Look, I told you.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Oh, since our last negotiation, first things first. That's not all. We also provide an
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to just think...
Yeah, speaking of precaution, it's time for you to go. I have to...
Oh, wait, hold on. What?
Director, please.
If Paimon
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
Try and stop me!
Seems like the old ways. Mung, are you done?
My apologies.
Trust me, they're going to work. What clients in need come to our... I fulfill the request written on each. Although, it is a bit of a...
No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tile.
Wangshan Funeral Parlor should business development. I put up posters just like all the other shops, but the Millilith... Then I organized the Wangshan Visitors Day, but no one showed up.
Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise.
And finally, so now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations. The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons, just by writing... What? A solid and durable... They may not need it right away, but they... All right, Mung, keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our...
I'm still not sure this will work.
Oh, I get it. You think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough, right? It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the... But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. Let me do some market research.
Paimon already told you we're not your assistants! Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business.
You must be the—
Not us!
Well, I wouldn't get too curious. The director is tactful when it comes to—
Her? Tactful?
Hey, not a bad haul. Something to add to my collection.
We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
That's settled then. Right, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor bump. I love it. Better than all that.
But director,
That's old hat.
why did...
Poor guy's given.
Right, we should get going.
We?
Who else? Do you
Stop adding little.
Just a joke. Sorry. Lighten up. What people truly. Oh, baseless fantasies. Oh, more approach.
Paimon.
You must have come across the job of Wangsheng. So for
Then you really.
you make it sound so abominable. I never. All right, let's get going. Follow me.
Director, wait.
Big G? Who's that?
Oh, nothing. Just something
Where are we going?
to visit an important potential client. I'll lead the way.
Adventure time! Off we go!
Sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng...
Nothing major. You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often, when we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life.
What are you get? Go and find some other poor soul.
Why do they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Paimon thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
And you?
Hello there. Would you be interested?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. So you're out here looking for new
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days?
I'm not sure it's every service that fall. Anyway.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
I know your fate.
Don't apologize. Get to ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the...
If you keep talking—
No. But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your...
You really don't give up, do you?
Are you... Well, thank you.
Not really. This is just getting real.
Business development? Is that what you see this as? Surely you don't think all that was business development.
Then what was it exactly?
No. The business development ended. I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big... As it turns out, the three we saw just now were all people I suspected of. So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some...
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor. Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng funeral parlor was going to start healing people, or...
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng funeral parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Meng.
Try and stop me! So much stuff. I need to find a spot where I can write all this down.
Meng, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to...
I see. Well,
Who is this Big G anyway?
I guess Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. I've never forgotten. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night, Big G appears in my dreams. I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow? Perhaps. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an...
That's why he joined Wangsheng funeral. And in fact, what Meng has said is entirely... But as for evil
But are you sure there's...
You see what I mean? Look, those people we found...
Wong Hill, child...
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng My name's Le Chung. Some of my friends... I think that...
Say no more. There's...
You believe so too? That it's just like they say in the tales of old. And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body. The symptoms I'm having are just like those
Wu Wong Hill?
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to...
Isn't that
Wangsheng
All right, don't panic. However, in order to lift the curse, come with me, my trusty assistant.
I guess...
Help him make the preparations first. When you're ready, come and find me. Once...
Okay, I get...
Right. What?
So, what
No ritual at all.
Eh?
Wait, you didn't take all that... You saw those too. Now you see what... I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. And the best way to do that is to...
Sounds like that might work. You're onto something. After all, we're only afraid of what we don't know.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve this. What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will...
Makes sense. But why would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha? They once fought against that resentment turned into the plague took the lives of many, which only then someone discovered.
Paimon didn't say.
Yes. Anyway, we've done. To sum it up, we are. So when I say this you're finally here. Now, look here. This device, but don't worry. The traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you.
Will that really solve my problem?
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo.
How can you call me a weirdo? All right.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse? I'm counting on you!
Incinerate!
Think you can bully me?
Rise with the sun!
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I'm cured. I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you...
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you. You've been pranked! This exorcism device, and those were real So riddle me this. If I didn't do...
The curse wasn't real? Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad.
How unexpected.
I also did...
Don't mention it. I found human life is short. Enjoy...
Wow.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search?
I believe that won't be neat. He found us first.
Big G?
This is Big
Oh, well, he is a spirit.
That's not what
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng View.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now for some reason...
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Huh?
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
It must have been poor Lord Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
I was discovered?
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Yeah, Hu Tao and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction.
So, all of this was just because you got lost? Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost?
I can't. It's too high for me. I'd get scared.
That's right, yes.
I knew I wasn't supposed to. I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the lake.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become a
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional...
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends.
Well... If that's the case, Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all...
I wouldn't want so be careful.
Are we really going with Hu Tao's plan? At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
Hey, not a bad haul.
Hi!
Oh, you. I don't know why, but did he tell you about?
Yeah, he just, theoretically
I'd cook something for. I can make it for you. I'm sure he'd appreciate the
Deal! Just...
Julian chili. Great. This should be enough. I'll get started on the when everyone's...
Great! See you...
Try and stop me! Bring it!
Mung told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's true. It didn't take long, but I know they're... So...
How did you know?
Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. Here, take this. Today, business is booming.
Wow!
So, having found... I see. If it's Songzi you're after, I've got an errand to run.
Reminiscing about old...
Our hometown was completely...
They've just been telling me you're looking. I make artists a few days ago. I've already spoken to the manager.
Seems like you're... Hi! We're here to pick up the prostrate shards for some...
Aye, the prostrate...
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. These look like what Sungza was talking about. Let's head back.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like... Okay, there. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, no matter what...
As for the matter of big...
But if you get the chance, and that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
Thank you. What the big cheese? We got everything we need. Let's go to...
already? Sooner than I expected. You didn't go spilling.
Does Paimon look that?
I'm kidding. Nevertheless, when it comes to... Which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well. Because guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng funeral.
So what about us?
Of course not. After all, and where we're going, don't be... All of it exists within the border. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing. So listen to everything I say.
Paimon's scared, but like Hu Tao said...
Yep.
Wow! What is this place?
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire.
That pattern looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
Why it's named the border. You can't just pass whenever you please. You need to have a little... How do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
Paimon's pretty sure that's not how people put it.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Look at you, Booze Hound!
Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines!
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Full throttle! Ugh. Try and stop me!
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Full throttle! Try and stop me!
What into that is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
It's almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Rev the engines! Try and stop me! Rev the engines!
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross.
Finally! Paimon thought...
That's exactly the point.
So, that's...
Yep.
What?
Off we go!
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead. I know you're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be...
You can make a wish without...
Yell it? As soon as the first person yells?
That's right.
All right. If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Not just one.
Well, it...
Whoa.
Yeah. Anyway, me?
Huh? They all disappeared. Right when he was about to...
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern.
It's been so long. Have all those wishes really come true?
We asked each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a
Really? Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. Anyway.
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Take the hint? Really?
Monk's already crossed the border. That's the only way to send Big G off. As I explained, during the Archon War, such were the times when the
They must have paid a huge price.
After generations, by that I mean the remnants of the... It took a long time. Longer... Not a chance. Curious, what you make of my words is up to you. We live in peaceful time. Huh? It's about time.
What kind of place?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun...
Full throttle!
I think we did everything we could, but...
I won't, I promise. Now that I know that my friend...
I also want to thank you.
So you should also mind my...
How...
Well, see you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't...
No worries. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day.
Nah. Don't be bothered by that.
All right.
He's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me
So, what was...
after... That's why I envy my friends so much.
That's right. Also, so enjoy your life while you can.
Either way, I don't...
No worries. It's a good opportunity.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
I took you to the border and let you have a look around.
The biggest pity.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an expert on track.
Oh, stop saying creepy.
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated. I have my reasons.
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once. This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.